Mike, it's already 10 in the morning. How can you sleep that long?
It's a talent, Will. It's a talent.
I laughed and slipped under the covers beside him. Mike automatically made space and wrapped an arm around me. It was the first morning I'd woken up without his arms around me, and suddenly, I wondered how I'd managed all those years without it. I pressed a kiss to the tip of his nose, his cheeks, his forehead, and whispered softly, "I think Jonathan knows." Mike's eyes flew open instantly, and I couldn't help but giggle. "You're impossible," he yawned before asking, a hint of panic in his voice.
Why do you think he knows?
"He's not stupid, Mike. He knows I had a crush on you for years, and now suddenly, we want to move to New York together, and I was stupid enough to wear your t-shirt. He also, well, he guessed that you might, be into me too."
Oh.
Yeah.
What did he think that?
Well, we did live together for a year and a half. Even I started to get my hopes up back then, with how much we were flirting. The way you looked at me, how you cared, and you practically freaked out when I didn't come back from that party.
Oh.
Mike's cheeks turned slightly pink.
Right.
And then he saw us in Argyle's van.
Do you think he'll tell Nancy or my mom?
No, definitely not. Don't worry. Mike's toes brushed gently against mine, and I kissed his forehead again. He shifted, sliding one arm beneath me and the other over my stomach, and we stayed like that for a while. His head rested on my shoulder, the tip of his nose grazing the side of my neck. I could feel his warm breath against my skin, sending a shiver down my spine. Mike fell asleep again, and I watched him carefully as he slept. How could anyone sleep this much? It had always been like this ever since we were dating. He'd watch me fall asleep, and I'd watch him in the early morning while he was still sleeping. I studied his face, gently tracing the small bump on his nose with my fingertips, the one that made him look so good. I'd loved that little bump ever since we were kids, which was probably why I always preferred drawing his side profile. About an hour and a half later, he finally woke up. His eyelids fluttered open slowly. He let out a loud yawn and stretched like a little kid, just like he used to during our sleepovers. Even back then, I used to watch him like this. Heat rushed to my face and I smiled to myself, saying nothing. Suddenly, Mike ran his fingers slowly through my hair and whispered into my ear.
It's gotten longer.
My heart skipped a beat and I grinned. "Well, hair tends to grow when you don't cut it," I said, trying to sound ironic, hiding the nervousness in my voice as his fingers continued to move gently through my hair while he looked at me so fondly. I watched him nervously. How many times had I imagined a life like this? Me and Mike, together, in the same bed in the early morning, wrapped up under the covers.
It suits you,
he said, looking at me so warmly that I suddenly felt like I was 13 again. My heart raced, my cheeks burned, and I avoided his gaze. But before I could respond, someone started pounding on Mike's door, and I quickly jumped out of bed.
"Mike, get up!"
Nancy's voice called from the other side of the door.
"Mom wants you to help with the dishes. And then we're helping her get everything ready for dinner. Wake up!"